First and foremost, I want to welcome you all to Monologue. There is an actor that has been on this stage all 4 years. We started in 2011. He goes by the name of, some of y'all might know him as Rendezvous. Some of y'all might know him as Ron. But tonight, give it up for Ronald Haynie.
Yeah. It's been a long time. It took 21 years.
Book signing, I was overwhelmed with emotion the whole time because I was trying to focus and get my sign on. I hadn't seen so many people in years, and I was so grateful for the fact that they had came out to the event.
Well, if you can, for those who don't know here, what is Duppy? What is Duppy?
It's a Jamaican term for ghost. Duppy ghost. Rolling cop. Right with your little heart. You know how to put them? Peel off the people them skin a lot. Nah, it's a Jamaican term for ghost. You know, we all have spiritual customs around the world, no matter where we come from. And for Jamaicans, you know, they call it Duppy.
Yeah, we know. Not just Jamaicans.
Not just West Indians.
Yeah, not
Now, if you can, it is very challenging to have an idea, to have a play, and then push that idea forward. Can you talk to us a bit about that process on actually having an idea to do a play 21 years ago, or 20 years ago, and now actually having a book about it?
Well, originally the book was the first thing. It started off as a book. And I was writing a screenplay simultaneously. You know what I'm saying? So, and I wound up getting in the class with Richard Rusey and everything. And the novel, we sat, I kept drafting it and everything. And then we wrote the play. I wrote the play in 2000, you know, because the book was finished in 1995.
So, I read the first time.
Yeah.
It was a Ronald Haynie thing, because if it wasn't for Duppy, I wouldn't be sitting here. You know, I wouldn't have met any of these people. Duppy itself originally was written longhand into 4 subbooks, all in spirals. With 1,038 pages of handwritten material, and his screenplay came out to be 308 pages of written material. So, of course, once I got those things typed up, I had to get these things typed up. I was, at that time, I was adamant about publishing a book anyway, and you know, I thought the spirals could go in Barnes and Nobles just like that. Publishing a book is a closure for me. I wrote all about it in the foreword and the acknowledgement from the author. It's all there about how it's 21 years of healing for me. And you know, it's a spiritual closure that I've always had, you know, because I subsequently wrote a stage play and a screenplay. The screenplay first, actually the screenplay and the novel was written simultaneously at the time, and we did the screenplay as a radio drama in 1997, and 1996, and then won an award, like a third place award in 1997.
Yeah, and so you know, the novel always sat, but fast forward into today, brother, we had different play numerous times, then I didn't have it on stage for years, you know, life's challenges, different things. You had been in it, like one of the last shows that I ever done, that's the last year for the College of Southern Maryland.
My events that I do, I always do the Facebook event page. And I look at the numbers like anybody else, and you know, so I had there were 3 event pages going. You know, Monologue had their own event page, and I had 2. One of mine was a public event page, and one of them, ironically, happened to be private, and that's fine. So the private page of mine, and the amount of people that were going were 34. And then the first event page that I put up, 78 said they were going. And like the maybes was up to like 34 themselves. And on the other private page, the maybes was up to like 16 or 17 people. So in terms of doing events, if 50 people said that they're going to go, of course 25 are going to go. And out of the maybes, if 20 maybes, 5. You know? So I combined all the numbers from the monologues. Theirs was up in the 30s that were going, and in my pages, the 30 that was going and the 78 were going. So I'm like, okay, so we're looking at 100 and something people said they were going. So many, more than likely, we're going to be dealing with 50 people.
If we can, I know you want to highlight some of your actors and people here who have actually been on this journey with you.
Yeah, I sure do. I actually, and not trying to showboat, I want to call up every actor that's here tonight that was ever in the piece. You know, starting with you. You and Patrick Livingston in 2005. So we're going to work our way back. We're going to start with the actors that are in the film. Okay, Leo Bonabalabar is here. He played Eric Martinez in the film. Come on, Leo. Come on up here, man. Yeah. Thank you, man. Is Dr. Gloria Arnold here? Because she didn't make it, but I know Ivor Peters, the current captain, is here. Patrick the Patrick. Two Patricks. Patrick in 2005, Patrick in 2015, 10 years later.
You got younger, man.
He was a young Patrick too. Let me see. I think the stage play. Kevin Gonzalez is right here. He played the cop for me for several years. Monet Sharice Dunham is here. She was in a radio drama. She is Barbara Nelson. Khadija Muhammad is here. She played the grandmother once, but she's nowhere near being the grandmother's age. She took her wig off and threw it in the audience. Come here. Last but certainly not the least, I don't want to leave out everybody that was in the show. But the brother that drew the cover, and when I played the grandfather, he was the grandson for many years. He's a phenomenal actor. He has his own graphic artist company now. He was drawing the pictures early back in the days. We went to high school together. I was way older than him when he was a freshman. Demetrius Mosenbrook, please. Yeah. The original Dwayne is here. The grandfather from the film is here. Jim Willis is here. Please, sir. You want to have right now, keep it on screen. I hope I didn't forget any other actors that was in. Crystal Hanton was in the film. And last but certainly not the least, I hope I didn't forget any other actors, but none of this would have been possible without our director of the film. I'm trying to really not be emotional about this. What Toya What Toya Rivo Barry means to me is equivalent to when Alice Walker found what I needed that man. What Toya Rivo DeBarry means to me is when Alice Walker found Soho N.Y.C. and unmarked grave. That's what the girl means to me. Is when Alice Walker found Soho N.Y.C. in an unmarked grave. That's what you need. I can tell you that.
Everybody, please, I want you to give it up for all of these talented people up here. Giving of themselves. And I hope that you all stick around because we're going to do more signings because I got to get mine autographed. And we're going to have an amazing evening. Nothing's over yet, so please grab a photo. And we're going to move into the rest of the show. You got it.
I want to shout out all the members that's here from the high school graphic communication arts. The formerly known as New York School of Creative here. My original schoolmate from PS 309 in Bed-Stuy is here. And Stephanie Watts, who was in kindergarten with her. You know, and the guys I was in the singing group with from high school, of course, are here. It was RTR. Timothy Jackson and Robert D'Angelo are here. Anthony Weiss is here. N.Y.C. and Roz Urban, they were sisters of a brother that is one of the dedications in the novel, who's an angel now. There's so many that made the transition. But thank you all for coming out. Thank you all. I love each and every one of you. God bless you. Thank you very much for supporting the program.